Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. I am back to making videos after a brief 2-month hiatus. Um, I am happy to share with you tonight an artist that is one of my favorites, not just in blues but in music in general, and that is none other than Tinsley Ellis. He is a blues singer, songwriter, guitarist from the Atlanta, Georgia area, and he just released back on January 28th of this year a new album called The Devil May Care. And what is significant about this album is that it reunites him with the Alligator Records label. And the last album that he put out with the Alligator Records label is this guy here, Georgia Blue. This came out in 1988. It's an excellent album in its own right, and I'll probably do a review on that in the coming months, maybe later in the year. I'm working on collecting all of Tinsley Ellis's albums, and I got about a half dozen or so right now, and I'm looking forward to finding many more of them over the next several months. Speaking of collecting albums, I picked up an album on Discogs about a month or so ago, and that is the very first album that Tinsley Ellis has ever recorded, and it's with the Heart Fixers. That was his band, and it features Chicago Bob Nelson, and it's just if you're a fan of electric blues, this is a great album. It's raw. There's no holds barred kind of blues that really gets your blood flowing and your toes tapping, and you want to just get out on the dance floor and rip it up. This album has such classics on here as You Upsets Me Baby, which B.B. King used to do a lot. Please Come Back Home. Another few other songs on here that I really liked were Don't Start Me Talking, Rockin' Jones, and the Things I Used to Do. The album cover is in fairly excellent shape, as you can see from the front. Not too much wear and tear. And on the back, it was autographed by the entire band, which I think is really cool. And you can see right over there, that's Tinsley Ellis's signature. But what really amazes me about this album is the condition of the album itself. Take it out of its protective sleeve, and whoever had this album before, kudos on keeping this album in pretty much mint condition. I apologize for the glare, but it is what it is. The album sounds great. As I said, it's got a nice raw feel to it, and I'm very happy to have found it at a good price on Discogs. And now on to the main event, and that is the return to the Alligator Records label, as I had mentioned, for Tinsley Ellis. This is his newest album. It's jam-packed with some all original material. He, like many of us when we were stuck at home during the pandemic, musicians were hit really hard, and they had to find different ways to spend their time and make money. And one of the things that Tinsley Ellis did to spend his time was he wrote a bunch of songs. I remember seeing an interview with him on YouTube where he wrote something like close to 200 songs during this record session for Devil May Care. But here is the front cover. I did a pre-order, and again got it signed. This album is just like I said, it's jam-packed with original hits, original songs. I think they're all hits, but there were a few that stood out in my mind, and I'll share those with you in a few minutes. But here it is without the sleeve. I really love the art cover on here. The colors just really pop out in the flames and the red on the plane, and the blue sky is just fantastic. And on the back is an excellent picture of Tinsley Ellis himself. And there's a track listing for this album. And the album itself is a really solid quality album. I like the color. It sounds really good. It's really crisp. Nice. It's almost like I guess I would describe this as like a Lifesaver Red, Cherry Red album. It's just an excellent album. And I hope to see Tinsley Ellis do more with Alligator. They seem to be a perfect match for each other. I also picked up the CD as well and got that signed. And again, it's an excellent quality CD. And it's one of my favorite pickups in the last I'd say 2 to 3 months. Couple of the songs that I wanted to share with you on the album that really stood out in my mind. The album has kind of a southern rock vibe to it. Think Allman Brothers, Skinner, that direction for blues, rock feel, and rock and roll feel. So it's definitely right up my alley, and I think it will be for you guys too if you decide to pick it up, and I hope you do. But some of my favorite songs off of this album are Juju, which is has a great piano in it. It's a excellent piano. The piano player is excellent on there. He's been with Tinsley Ellis for a while. He also produces his albums, co-produces his albums with him, and his name is Kevin McKendry. He's a man of many hats and many talents. This album, Devil May Care, also unites Tinsley Ellis with his longtime drummer Lynn Williams and bass player Steve Mackey. All three of his band members were on the 2020 release Ice Cream in Hell, and they are back and better than before. It's just a fantastic album from beginning to end. The next song that really stood up in my mind was One Last Ride. It's just a great showcase of Tinsley Ellis's guitar skills during the solo. It's a hard-hitting blues song, I thought, and it was just an excellent song for the album. And the final song, and probably my favorite song off of this album, was Right Down the Drain. This is if I had to describe it in one sentence, it's a powerhouse blues track. It's just an outstanding song. I know I've said that about a lot of the songs on this album, but this one really stands out. It's got a nice southern rock vibe. I can just hear the piano coming through nice and clear, and it really stands out in my mind. Ellis's voice is strong throughout this song, as on the entire album. There were songs on the album where I thought he sounded a little bit like Jim Morrison in his later years, especially on the Morrison Hotel and LA Woman albums. And I just have really enjoyed listening to Devil May Care, and I hope you go out and get a copy of it. And if Tinsley Ellis is coming through your neck of the woods this year, I strongly recommend going to see him. But again, this is Devil May Care. It is the 2022 release by Tinsley Ellis, which reunited him with the legendary Alligator Records label. I'll be making more videos in the near future. I hope you're all doing well, and I look forward to sharing with you some more albums that I've picked up over the recent months. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.